Dari, hello from the study, and it's the middle of July 2021, and in front of you you see my exiting Nokia 7.2 phone. The purpose of this video is to tell you what an absolutely fantastic smartphone this is, and explain why I'm probably a bit foolish to be selling it. So the story goes is that I did want a second phone. Because as my current dispute with Three Telecom UK went nowhere, eSIMs are in short supply. My current Google phone only has one physical SIM slot and an eSIM slot, but I need at least two SIMs. Now, in front of you we have the Nokia 7.2 phone, which suffers none of those liabilities. I'm going to tell you why for £150, which is what I paid and I'm about to resell this phone for. You really cannot go wrong. So the first thing to know is that it's quite a large phone. It's over a 6-inch display. It's running Android 10. Nokia have got this thing where they say they're going to give you regular security updates and an upgrade to Android 11. Now, they've been a bit lax on the security updates, but this is still running April 2021, which is not bad. And also, Android 11 is promised but not yet delivered. So it's running Android 10. It's got very good features. So, for example, it's got a front 20 megapixel camera, a rear 48 megapixel camera. It's also got an ultra wide lens and a depth lens. Let's have a bit of a show here. No funny business. There's a fingerprint sensor here, but you can also select to have the less secure facial recognition. So I've set it up to have fingerprint recognition, less secure facial recognition, and also I've got a watch, a Bluetooth enabled watch, and if this watch is within the radius of that phone, it unlocks it. So it's got multiple ways to be secure or unlockable. It's a standard Android 10 build. You can obviously install any of the apps from the Play Store. Google Camera does work. Let's just try and prove that. Here's Google Camera, Gcam. And let's prove it's Gcam, shall we? Let's go to Settings. And you'll see this is the Gcam settings. Under this particular mod of Gcam, there are a whole host of settings you can change, absolutely bazillions of them. So I'm not going to go into all of those now, just to say that Google Camera does work, and so if you want the best in photography, you'll realise that you will need to use Google Camera. Now, what else is great about this phone? Well, the other very big selling point is it's got two SIM slots. Each SIM can have 4G concurrently, and it's got an SD card slot. So I've got in the settings, let's go into Mr. SIM. Where are we? Oh, let's just prove we're on Android 10, by the way. Android 10. Oh, build number. Oh, I'm messing it all up now. Try again, settings. System advanced, system update, yeah. So there we are. There's the proof we're on Android 10. What I was also going to try and show you is Mr. SIM slots. So as you can see, we've got two SIMs installed. One's from EE and one's from Asda Mobile. And both those can be enabled or disabled, etc., etc. You can have data enabled or disabled. You can set the preferred SIM for data. It's very flexible. Additionally, we've got the storage. So we've got a 64 gig card stuck in here. Talking of SIMs and buttons and things, you've got on the right side here, you've got the volume controls, which you can remap to a camera. So you double press and then you can have this as a shutter button. You've got the on-off switch, You've got on the left side here, you've got the ability to have this summon up Google Assistant, which I don't like, so I've disabled that. All in all, it's an absolutely fantastic phone. Let me show you some of the purpose of this phone, again, I'm going to be very sorry to see it go, was to do some actual network testing. And this has a category 6, LTE category 6, so that's a 300 megabit per second download max theoretical capacity modem. And you'll see some of these specialist Android applications like CellMonitor. I've got Huawei Control, which allows you to go to most Huawei modems and set lots of specific features on them, like locking LTE bands, etc. And a whole host of specialist network tools. They all work absolutely fine on the Nokia 7.2. So I would say that this is a real engineer's practical phone. My partner and I do quite a lot of athletics, and this phone is not suitable for carrying around whilst you're doing athletics just because it's too big. So for things like ultra marathons or long distance trail running, you typically want a small phone, and this isn't that phone. But for everything else, it is absolutely stellar. Google Camera works, my specialist network applications work, download speeds are good. You've got a very decent camera, which you can mod with Google Camera. It's got dual concurrent 4G SIMs, nano SIMs. It does actually have a headphone jack, which I've never used. Decent quality speaker, 20 megapixel front camera. Let's look at the specs here. I've got it in front of me here. An octa-core processor, 6 gigabytes of memory. I mean, it's just, to me, bonkers. So I hope you will seriously consider this phone. If you want a cheap, entry-level, do-it-all phone, you can put in your bag, you can put a decent case on it, a decent screen protector. It's a really solid phone, quality manufacture. Really recommend it. Again, it's about £150. You can get this for basically a new phone. Okay, thanks for watching, Dowry. That's my gushing review of the Nokia 7.2 Android 10 smartphone. Thanks for watching.